what's up, guys? So this is the deal with that Goldshell KD box miner. So far I got it to work. Okay, how I got it to work was I had gotten another one that actually works. Okay, because so I can mess around with it, you know, and compare you know, voltages and, you know, and things like that to see what's going on. Well, I couldn't find any short on the original one, the one that was messed up. So I messed around with it for a long time, hours, spent many hours. And what I did was I went ahead and said, you know what, even though I see that the fans are running on the other ones, let me just swap the fans. You know, I thought about it before, but I was like, nah, the other ones are working. The fans are working on the other ones. You know, I'm not going to bother with that. So I decided to do it. I swapped the fans, right, on here. Then I tested it. And it works. I don't know. I'm still not 100% because it does work, right? It does hash, but once in a while it'll drop the hash, okay? And it seems like it's rebooting. So I don't think it's a cooling thing. Maybe, could be, but I don't think it's actually, because looking at the GUI, the heat is not going that high. You know, it's normal. And I believe there's something wrong with probably the heat sensor or whatever chip is doing that and causing it to reboot, thinking it's possibly hot or whatever, and it's just not calculating the heat. It could be that. Maybe it's a MOSFET. I'm not 100% sure. But I did get controller chips, and I just got them in yesterday. So thinking that there's a possibility, so I got 10 controller chips in here, and you know, so I have to actually look into, you know, what the controller chip exactly does. But I'm thinking about switching that chip, the controller chip. There's a possibility. I don't know, you know, but it is working. It does work, but it once in a while it just drops, like it reboots again, and then it'll work. But it'll continue to work, you know, but it just keeps doing that. You know, I don't think, like I said, it's overheating. It just probably thinks it's overheating, and it's because it's a faulty chip. But I couldn't find anything pretty much different from here. You know, when I was doing all the checking, the chips and all that, I mean, I didn't, you know, obviously I don't have the schematics and all that stuff. But it does work, you know. It does work. When I put that fan in there, I was like, whoa, it works. You know, I saw that it was hashing. I don't know if I told you in the last video. As you can see here, I ended up taking down all of the CPU miners. I got them all over the place because I'm getting rid of the CPU. I'm not mining CPUs anymore. CPUs. Also, I got in the new charge controller. This is the 60 amp one. It's actually way bigger than the other one. So I'm going to be swapping this over. Maybe tonight, or maybe tomorrow, I don't know. I'm going to be removing that 40 amp one and putting the 60 amp one so I can add more panels to the system if I want to. Right now I have 9 panels and I'm already pushing it over the amount that this probably can handle. And at least with that one I can probably do like 15 panels. I don't know, maybe more. Depends what type of panels. You know, I also got a few things in. I got a thermal gun, which I was using the thermal gun, and I also got this voltage, I think it's called regulator or whatever, power supply, whatever, to try to fix that Ice River, I mean, not Ice River, the Goldshell KD box, to try to find any shorts and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to invest the money and get that. I also got here, I just got this in too, the day before yesterday. I got myself a hot air station so I can be able to remove the chips and stuff like that. So because I'm going to be messing around with that. So I haven't set that up. Actually, I'm going to put it up there. I got to clear that entire table up and rearrange things so I can add those things. I'm going to put that hot air station, and I'm going to add this as well up there. So like I said about the CPUs, I'm getting rid of them because I'm pretty much getting into more right now. I'm just playing around with it, repairing mini ASICs. Possibility, I don't know, but I'm just doing it for hobby, pretty much it's hobby. So it's just finding some of these chips. You can't, they're hard to get. So you got to search around. So I'm going to be trying to do that, but I am going to get rid of these. I'm going to end up just keeping one of them though, just one of these boards, one of those CPU boards, and pretty much clearing out the stuff here. And but at least it's work. I don't have it on right now, because it's not profitable, whatever, I don't, I don't have it connected, but it does work. I was happy that it does turn on. And another thing I ordered was like those little tiny mini heat sinks. So I thought, all right, let me order some heat sinks, whatever, and then possibly just install them in like the MOSFETs or whatever, or that controller chip. I don't know. I don't know if those are actually overheating or whatever, but but it's the system itself, it doesn't show that it's overheating though, but it tends to get to whatever it is that the other one is getting to, and it once it kind of reaches there, kind of like waits a little bit, and then it like reboots again. It just shuts down and reboots. I mean, but it's not like every second. You know what I mean? It seems like it's rebooting. So I think there's just something calculating wrong there. But at least it's on. But I was surprised to even just because I put in the other fans on, it just turned on. It actually worked. So I don't know, because what I did was also the fans. So I said to myself, let me get the fans out of this one and place it on the one that's working, and the one that's working works perfectly with the fans that were on the bad one. So it's not the fans, because it works perfect. I don't know, maybe, who knows, maybe when I was messing around with it so much, poking at it with the digital meter and stuff like that, and zapping it with some voltage there, maybe it just brung it up. So I was messing around with it, you know what I mean, trying to find a short and stuff like that. So maybe I did something, just something happened that it just turned on, but I don't know. I still don't know. It's not 100%, another thing I ended up doing was, but that was afterwards, because after it actually turned on, I was like, all right, so maybe I should remove these thermal pads and put thermal paste instead. I did that, but it didn't do anything. That was like a waste of time, and that didn't do anything, But like I said, it's not like it's overheating like that, I mean, it's not reading that it's overheating on us. It is overheating, but it's not reading the right temperature. Who knows? That's a possibility. Maybe it is overheating, but it's not reading the right temperature, but then it shuts off. But I don't think it's that. I think there's something wrong. It's just causing it to reboot. I don't know. But, I'm going right now with, like I said, swapping the controller chip, or possibly the MOSFETs. Two MOSFETs look kind of suspicious, There's a little bit of browning on the sides. But it doesn't look burnt though, it kind of looks like that stuff. I forgot what that's called. Whatever. I don't think that's what it is though. But what is it? Rosin, that rosin for soldering. That But I don't think it's burnt out. I just don't know. Like I said, but I'm probably gonna put it to the side right now. Because I got other things to do. Like I want to install that 60 amp and PBT charge controller. Swap that out. I'll probably do it later on, sometime today. So that's. Oh yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot. I went on eBay because I search like every day. I check eBay. I check Facebook and all that stuff. Marketplace and all those places. So I found and purchased another Ice River KSO Pro. The guy had it listed for $110, broken. I immediately purchased it. Now the guy worked on it already, and he claimed it was completely dead, and he swapped a MOSFET that he found a short in, and that made it turn on, and now it boots, he says, but he thinks, like he believes that it's a possibility that some of the chips are no good or whatever. He went poking around and removing some, and replacing some caps and things like that, some capacitors, but he still couldn't get it on. So it's like half of the chips work and half don't. Okay, so to me it seems like the half that are not working is not getting power in that section. So like at least it turns on. So I should be getting that in about 2 more days. I was trying to track it online, so I paid $100 and something for that. Probably about $125 or something like that around there, because it was listed for $110. So for $110, I'm getting another Ice River KSO Pro, broken. I'm going to try to mess around with that and see if I can fix that, But I'm trying to find chips for it, just in case I need anything, But I did find the MOSFETs for it. I have to open it though and have a look at the system itself, because he said he removed some capacitors, but he hasn't replaced them or whatever. So I don't know if he's going to leave them in the box for me to mess with or whatever, or he just excluded, so I have to see if anything else is missing. But I mean, there was like about 4 pictures there, but I couldn't really tell. But whatever, I did see like what was it, the MOSFET was removed or whatever, but I'll see capacitors. I did see some capacitors were removed, but I'll see when I get it in. I should be getting it in like in 2 days, to possibly Tuesday. It'd be great if I get it on Monday, but I think possibility on Tuesday. So I'm gonna mess around with that. That's another project that's coming in. I'm gonna try to get that Ice River KSO Pro working. That second one, I don't know if I'm gonna be successful, but it's kind of fun. I mess around with it, but I'm gonna leave this one on the side. I'm gonna leave that one on the side. Like I don't the Goldshell KD box. But it's on. It works. It's not on right now. I got it off, but I'm gonna end up messing around with those things and possibly ordering some heat sinks that can fit that, because I did order some, but they're very small. Probably need one a little bit bigger. But so that's it for the video, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later on the next one. Peace, and I'm out. Latest.